train is here, hell monkey.
As if you mortals can be saved with one little squeeze. Kill me, and I shall be replaced by another, and another, and another still. You cannot point that pet gun of yours at all demonkind. And wherever you are not looking is where the greatest threat shall be. One at a time, we shall seize the treasures of your life as spoils and leave only emptiness and despair. My last gifts to you.
Just don't forget to wrap them, Puta Claus.
By the way, Hotspur, how is your dear, sweet Paula? Is she hanging in there? Fuck you!
So, we got a bit of an introduction there, but welcome. This is Shadows of the Damned. For those that don't know, game came out about 2011? 2010, 2011? I don't know, I'll probably put the correct date up on the screen if I'm wrong, but yeah, this game was made by Suda51, helped with Shinji Mikami, and music by Akira Yamaoka. Those that don't know, Akira Yamaoka did the music for Silent Hills, so it's pretty good. This game, honestly, I don't really know how well it was received, but I'd had eyes on it ever since it released. It kind of reminded me of like a Resident Evil 4-ish kind of game, but demons. Just think of it as a really weird remake of Ghosts and Ghouls. Because it kind of follows in that structure. Except instead of Arthur with medieval weapons, we have guns. So in the game we play as Garcia Hotspur, Hispanic demon hunter guy. And as you can see, Paula was already kind of dead on arrival, so... But it does use kind of over-the-shoulder Resident Evil 4 kind of approach. This was around the time where Resident Evil 4 was still considered, like, super groundbreaking. I mean, it still is, but it was still hot in the minds of many people, so... It does use over-the-shoulder aiming, along with the whole laser guidance kind of thing. But yeah, we'll get further into it as we go, but for right now, as you can see, our pistol isn't really a natural-looking pistol. But as said, we'll get more and more as we go. This game is very quirky, very crude, very goofy, dick jokes galore, so again, it's kind of just the games that I tend to go for, just goofy, fun, don't take themselves too seriously, so you'll find plenty of that whenever you get here. But we will be having a cutscene coming up, and it will be a riot, so I'll let that play out.
You let my onion go now, stranger, and maybe I will blow your head off nicely. go. But can't you see the little peach is coming on to me? Come on to this, pendejo. Oh, demon hunter. Your bullets have no bite, no penetration. You need
Again, I did say it was a lot of crude humor, so be prepared for many innuendos.
That was just the appetizer, Hotspur. A taste of what's in store. So you know my name. And you don't know mine. Please, call me Fleming. Oh, you're not going to get bowdy over one little blonde bombshell. Tell you what, you can have the girl back, good as new, if you atone for your sins against me for slaying my legion of demons. Admit that you challenged a greater power and lost. Admit that your endowments will never measure up to my own. I will admit you're a fucking asshole.
God damn this game.
So be it. A place for Paula has now been set at my table, mortal. You cannot have her back now. But come to my castle in the underworld, and you could still join in our revels. Such a tempting offer. I do love a party. Maybe we could play Pong. Or do shots! I would say you slay me, Hotspur, but you don't. You can't. Now say goodbye to Paula. She has a lot of dying to do. And coming back to life, and dying some more. I like to keep my mistresses guessing. Yes, help her! Because in the meantime, I'll be helping myself.
On a side note, I do like Fleming's design, and I also love the detail that his eyeballs blink individually, like, differently. It's a really cool little thing. And yes, our gun's name is Johnson, which is also, you guessed it, an innuendo.
Is there a problem, Johnson?
Well, I'm just saying, demons are buttholes. You really wouldn't like it there.
Says the former demon. What's wrong? Lost your spine?
Okay, look. If you want to go to the underworld, good on you. But you don't know that place. Look what they did to me. A few little transgressions, and now I'm doomed to an eternity of heavy metal jokes and posing for pirate flags. It's only worse for mortals.
Then all the more reason to go. They have Paula. So the way I see it, you are either with me, or you're not.
No! Get on.
All right. Vámonos! The underworld lies just beyond the sound barrier.
How do you know? That's like super classified demon information.
Not according to the internet.
And yes, as I said, this game does not take itself very seriously. But the soundtrack that's coming up kicks absolute ass. Akira Yamaoka really put in some good work for this soundtrack. This is probably one of my favorite tracks in the entire game, honestly. Just, I could sit at this menu all day. But at the same time, we kind of have to get going, so... I'm going to be playing on normal difficulty, which is Demon Hunter. There's also Lemon Hunter and Legion Hunter, but we'll just play on Demon Hunter. As usual, I normally just play on the normal difficulties, unless I really know the game, so... But the last time I played this was probably around 2015, I think. It's a very quirky game. Enemies are very interesting. Your gun happens to be a demon that can change into other forms, but we start off with him as a pistol and a torch, so. But it is a really cool, kind of quirky system that they got going here. And how you upgrade him is pretty funny too.
This is your old barrio, right, Johnson? Then you can be my tour guide.
Me? But I quit the whole demon thing ages ago, and really, my memory's absolute rubbish.
Oh, I'm sure it will come back to you in no time. Relax, amigo. This is going to be an adventure. Our very own road movie. And the best part is, you never know what's waiting around the bend.
And this is a very cool depiction of the underworld. You basically just come down a highway to this door. Like, it's very creative in how it does things. And yes, it does also have some frightening imagery.
Like what you see?
Que magnifico! Where is Fleming's castle?
Well, it won't be on this side of the door.
So let's try take two.
All right, let's start this road movie with some road kill.
That's right, G. Don't let all that peace and quiet push you around.
When demons hear the name Garcia fucking Hotspur, they run the other way.
And again, just another game where I run into Steve Bloom. Seems to be a running theme.
Holy cow! I don't believe it! Willie! That's One-Eyed William!
And yes, Willie is also an innuendo. But he's also our checkpoint system, as he leaves flaming piles of shit everywhere. So, if you're wondering how the game has a checkpoint system, you just met it, and it just took a dump on us. So yeah, that's just one little bit of how interesting this game can be. It's certainly unique.
Of course.
Give it a try, G.
And actually, this game, just recently, it got announced that it's going to be having a...
There. Did I brighten
I think it was a remaster, not a remake, but...
You are the right tool for every job.
Yeah, this game is getting a new chance, and I hope that a lot of people actually try it out, because it is a weird little quirky story with very interesting, just, story to it, honestly. I mean, it's... Overall, the general story is save the girl, the usual case and point of most things. But this game does tell it in a really weird and fun kind of way. And again, it just doesn't take itself too seriously, so... But here we actually have the torch mode too, which we can use against these demons. So if you charge Johnson up, you can actually swing him, and he will insta-kill something that's close.
That's it. You're damned. And Fleming doesn't let anybody off the hook.
He sounds like a real dick, Tater. Johnson, why is there a goat head hanging on the wall?
Oh, well, everybody knows that goats are a source of light.
Right, of course.
And yes, the goats will come into play a lot, so...
Poor
Get
Tom.
used to seeing
Most new arrivals in the underworld
dismembered goat heads on walls.
for the first 100 years. We all have
And also these freaky little things.
Garcia?
Paula, come back!
And also Paula in lingerie. I'm gonna have to do some censoring by the end of this. I know that for a fact, but
This place is
not the lingerie. That's basically just wearing, you know, underwear. So that's cool, but Lord have mercy if I show a nipple. It will end the world as we know it, like nuclear Armageddon if somebody sees a nipple. So, at the end of the day, I'll probably have to do some censoring. In fact, I know I will have to. But yeah, just so you know, Crude, rated M. If you're younger, shouldn't be watching it. Who am I kidding? You'll probably watch it anyways. I was the same way. I played this game whenever I was like 16, so... Who really cares? I don't think anybody actually follows the SRB. So here we are.
Drinks. At least there's one good thing about the underworld.
What, liver damage?
That's the beauty of it.
I love this little bit of creativity.
From drinks, they unkill people here.
Like, how many games can you say drinking is actually the thing that doesn't kill you? Like, this game just takes a bunch of things and kind of flips it on its head in the weirdest ways. So that lady's dead, but
What? Why is it suddenly getting dark?
This isn't ordinary darkness.
here's where our goat head is going to come back into play, though.
It'll suck the life out of you. Quick! Use the light shot on the goat head. You can't stay in the darkness like this. It eats away the flesh of mortals. Ted, hurry! Hit him with the light shot.
But if we light shot the goat head, it dissipates the darkness. It's going to be a big thing coming, so we do have to kind of be prepared for it. And Garcia may need to fuck a horse to open a door. Hopefully not, but
Is that you?
God, I am not prepared for that amount of censoring.
If only there was a way to shed light on the situation.
Don't mock me, bitch.
Just use the light shot on that lamp. Sorry.
But yeah, demons hate light. Same old, same old. One-Eye Willie takes a shit on us. I wonder where his cousin Big Blind Bob is, but maybe we'll find out later.
Themselves. It's what's for dinner.
Again, this game is full of a ton of innuendos. Some more subtle than others. Not really. This game hits you full force sometimes with it.
Again.
And this time there's no goat to save us.
But I do like the design overall.
Quick,
It's...
the door. Run through
I
the
mean,
door.
it's just goofy. Like, it's not trying to be overtly serious. It's literally just trying to be a fun ride, which it is. I mean, it's basically Resident Evil 4, except takes itself even less seriously.
Nice one, G.
These darker guys, though, we will need to light shot them before we can actually...
Sure you need a tour guide.
Alright, well that was kind of weird, but anyway. We do need to use the light shot on the darkness-covered demons, but we can also use it on the regular demons to give them the stun, which holds them in place for a little bit of time
Ted, out the window.
and makes it easier to hit. We find our goat head. We also have these posters that are around that give us kind of a little bit of background. Sunlight got your goat? Soak up some shade in the unsunny side, or in the unsunny underworld damning salon.
Too much of a good
Damn, it's nice to be pale.
They say to wear sunblock in your world, right? Same idea.
So yeah, basically, they just said, in the underworld, darkness is their sunlight. But like in our world, with the whole melanoma and all of that, too much of a good thing can kill you. So, even though demons like darkness, they can't stay in it indefinitely.
I was with her when she picked
It'd be kind of like if you sit in a tanning bed for an extended period of time.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Keep running. There's no way to disperse darkness this thick.
And here it just kind of shows us that it's slightly killing us, but it's not that big of a deal. And sometimes there's alcohol in that barrel.
Dead ahead.
This time there wasn't.
Standing on the bright side of things this time.
You can call this bright.
So we also have guys that'll wear masks you actually can't shoot them in the head. So we'll let them come around the corner and then give them a couple shots in the leg. They may protect their faces, but their legs are still there. And this game does have sort of execution type moves. It's kind of like, I guess you could say, Resident Evil 4 melee system. But yeah, we can also knock back alcohol to heal ourselves, which is very nice. And we kind of just collect those as we go. And we do get different alcohols that'll heal different amounts, like tequila, sake, absinthe, that sort of stuff. And here's our ranged type enemies, but we can't shoot them in the head either, but we can just shoot them normally. Doesn't do as much damage as headshots, but at the same time, doesn't really matter if they're dead all the same. That one I just couldn't hit his head. We do also have a dive-like maneuver, but it's not really super necessary in the beginning. It does come in handy, but like I said, not absolutely necessary to use. Also, I feel like that little chinging sound effect is like from Silent Hill. I know it's probably just like a generic one, but at the same time it sounds like the Silent Hill like menu chinging, which is weird, but interesting. And considering Akira Yamaoka worked on both of them for sound and like soundtrack, kind of wouldn't surprise me if he had some kind of influence like that. But yeah, those are our upgrades. The red gems, think of them as demon steroids. So I'll go ahead and get capacity. We'll get a little bit of health. We can actually charge our torch speed too, our light shot, the mono cushioner, that stuff. I'm just gonna get damage for the boner, which, yes, it is called the boner. But we also have a shotgun-like weapon. So we do have two different types of weapons currently. We'll get more into it as we go, but for now the boner will suffice. And God, I feel like I'm gonna get hit with some kind of restriction somewhere if I keep saying boner, but it is literally what it's called, so I guess I'm just gonna keep calling it the boner. YouTube is probably gonna think I'm a sex fiend or something. Here we have our little vending machine though. We can actually buy drinks from it. That's what our white gems are for. Well, one of the things our white gems are for. So, we don't really need drinks currently. We're not really expecting to hit too much of something. Oh, we're gonna get sucked in. Yeah, we'll get to the drinks more. I don't really need them right now. Probably will later, but not right now. So yeah, as they were saying, if we grab human hearts while we're in the darkness, we can actually go around and extend our time in the darkness, which is really strange, but at the same time, they even said it themselves. That's weird as hell. Like, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But they're so tongue-in-cheek with it that it honestly doesn't matter. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah, you should see him piss. At least we can keep track of where we've been this way.
And yeah, they explain the checkpoint system there. Do what's right. Lock away the light and lock it tight.
Gotta put it all somewhere, you know?
Barrels. I can see they gave the problem a lot of thought.
So yeah, they put light into barrels, which we can actually blow up. And it does do a decent amount of damage to enemies, so the demons weren't really thinking too far ahead as to what they were doing there. That's kind of like storing TNT in a barrel and just kind of putting it on the side of a street. It's not exactly the smartest idea.
Pubes are blocking the door.
Hey, look up there. There's a switch glowing the same color. Hold on.
What?
Where else have we seen that color? You reckon taking a walk on the wild side might bring this whole situation into perspective?
And he's basically just saying we need to go in the darkness to be able to see the switch. Which is kind of funny because our adventure would end here if this didn't happen. But makes it easy enough. All we need to do is stand in darkness to hit the darkness puzzle. Easy peasy. And then we can go through the demon pube door. And God, am I going to have a fun-ass time explaining this one out of context.
Wait for me. Hijo de puta! You trick.
But yeah, whenever we go to darkness areas, we basically just need to look out for the goat heads. If we can't find a goat head, then it's basically just run for your life. That sort of stuff. So it's not too hard of a concept. And we just got our brain for the baby door, so we can go back there. And God, I am just inventing a bunch of new sentences. I am feeding a baby door a brain. What other game am I ever going to say that in?
Here we go again.
But that's kind of the charm of this game. It's weird as hell. As you can see, darkness is here.
It's his world. Nothing's out of
And
his reach.
we're gonna kind of need to hit the goat head.
We're surrounded, Jake. Wait, we can use these barrels. They're filled with pressurized light. They'll explode.
But yeah, as you can see, the light barrels definitely come in handy. They're more for us than the demons. Actually, I'm pretty sure they don't even hurt us, so... At the same time, we don't need to worry about them if we're right next to them. I mean, after all, it is just light, so it doesn't hurt us. So yeah, they're basically no downside to just shooting them while you're right next to them. And Willie again takes a steaming dump. Classic. Here we go. Vote Fleming. The only guy on the ballot.
Don't any demons try to challenge Fleming? You know, like a coup?
Yeah, right. Do you know what happened to the last demon who tried that?
No?
Neither do I, G. All they found was a shish kebab with 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 kidneys, and 2...
Never mind.
I think the word he was looking for was balls. But they aren't brave enough to say it, I am. But yeah, it's, well, I can't really say implied, but it's implied. Who are we kidding? This game knows what it's doing. And I love it for it. Oh, would you look at that? Rather unexpected. And here I didn't just finish playing Splatterhouse. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a mask to just say he was getting head.
Someone is trying to bring down the house.
Well, she's certainly doing it. Here we have another poster. Fleming's Bloody Opera presents the lovely Justine in Orfu Eviscerato.
Thanks, opera.
What?
I'm not even going to pretend like I just said that right. Orfo? Anyways. Demon Opera. Fun times. What do we need for this baby? Strawberry? Guess we gotta go find a strawberry then. And also get us a goat head before we die.
Is reacting to the darkness. Light this place up before it spawns more demons.
Alright, let's see behind the doors. There's our strawberry that we needed. And should be last one. I think I'm about full on boner ammo. God, kill me now. I could use the torch, but at the same time, I like shooting him with the boner. Probably also try out the mono cushioner too. There we get another upgrade gem. I probably won't get them all, but at the same time, it'd be nice. Reload speed for the mono cushioner, I'm not really concerned with it. We'll just start working on health. The less dead we are, the better. And I usually need it. Wow, look, diagram for being able to exit a body. Now you're playing with portals.
And suddenly there's all this amazing new technology when you get back.
Coming out of a dead body's new technology? Humans have a really weird-ass way going about things. And calling it science. Maybe it's just me. Hello, Willy. Goodbye, Willy. Is there anything back here? No. I really, really do like this rendition of the underworld. Like, it's just so bizarre. Like, it seems like a normal town, but at the same time, it's just really weird.
Dulcet tones. How lovely.
Yes, kind of.
Oh, fudge! What am I talking about? This is what caused those tremors. It's a melody of death. Oh my god! Oh my god, 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 god.
Why should I be afraid of a few puny earthquakes? What the hell?
Are you afraid of that?
Shit.
Well, that's certainly on the list of things that are not good.
It's nice to be noticed, huh?
No!
Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I keep hitting B. Ooh, shit, that pillar almost wrecked me. Let's try this big boy. So the mono cushioner is basically like our shotgun.
Stronger demons require a
except
constant supply of human blood, which
one
they store in special
kind of shot.
on their bodies. They're a source of great power, but also an exploitable weakness.
Talk about wearing your heart on your sleeve.
This is a little weird he wouldn't tell us that to begin with. Johnson's kind of a dick. And I just made a double joke without even meaning to. Well, we certainly don't want to get a cave collapsed on us, so we're just gonna run.